this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a 3D realistic parallax effect like this one right here very easily using the Alight Motion application. So without any further ado, let's get started. Open the Alight Motion application and create a new project. So this is how the project interface looks like. Click on the add icon and then add the sky background image and then scale it up. Here I would like to increase the duration to 3 seconds. In the same way, add other PNGs as shown here. Position them according to your needs. Make a copy of it and with the help of the move tool, cover the other side as shown here. Here I would like to add the flip layer effect on this copied layer to avoid the symmetrical look. And now with the help of the move tool, adjust its position according to your needs. Now it's time to add the trees PNG. Scale and position it according to your needs. Duplicate the layer and reuse it again. And now add some clouds. Make a copy and reuse it again. Now add this tree wood PNG. Make some copies of it and position them according to your needs. Scale it up a little bit. Now finally add this mountain PNG with some landscape. Position it above the sky background. Add the saturation or vibrance effect on this layer. And then decrease its saturation to match it with the mountains before it. Now it looks absolutely perfect. Here I would like to rename all the layers' name so it will be easy to identify the layers. Now if you see, all the images are positioned on 0 on the z-axis. That means all the layers are positioned on the same z-axis. Now let's add the camera animation by clicking on object or element. Select the camera and then activate the camera by clicking on this camera icon right here. Now the camera has been activated. Click on move and transform and select the z-axis. Now if we increase the z-axis, we can see some nice 3D animation is going on. Ignore this one right here, we will fix it later. Z-axis is used to create depth or the distance between two layers. This feature helps us when we want to create a 3D project. Now we need to select the sky background layer and we should increase the z-axis value as much as you can. For example, let's give it a value of 3000. While we are increasing the value, it is going further away from the camera. Here you should remember the z-axis value because for the other layers you need to gradually minimize the z-axis value. Now come back and with the help of your fingers fill the image to the composition area just like this. In the same way, select the background mountain layer and this time adjust the z-axis value a little less than the previous value. Adjust the value to something near 2500. Let's increase the z-axis value a little bit more to something near 2900 and then adjust its position like we have done previously. Select the mountain one layer and adjust the z-axis value to something near 2600. You should go on decreasing the z-axis value than the previous one. And after that, position it properly. Now select the mountain 2 layer and adjust the z-axis value to something near 2100. You can adjust the z-axis value according to your needs, but for the foreground layers, you need to have a minimum z-axis value, and for the background layers, you need to maximize the z-axis value. Position it according to your needs. Select the tree 1 layer and position the z-axis value on 1700. Do the same with the other tree layer as well, but adjust its z-axis value a little lower than the previous one. Here I have given it a value of 1100 and position it perfectly. Select the cloud 1 layer and adjust the z-axis value further away. So I have increased its z-axis value. So here I'm giving it a value something near 2300 and then position it according to your needs. Move this cloud 2 layer a little further away than the previous one and then adjust its position. For this wood 1 layer, I would like to let it be on 0. And for the wood 2 layer, bring it as close as you can to the camera. A negative value indicates that you are bringing that layer closer to the camera, and the positive value indicates the object is placed further away from the camera. Here I am giving it a value of -550. With the help of Z and Y axis values, bring the image into the composition area. Now select the wood 3 layer. Here I have given it a value of -950 and then bring it into the composition area. And then select the camera layer. Select the Z axis. If you start increasing its value, it starts moving in 3D. Ignore this blurry rectangle box. We are going to fix it in a moment. Here we have got some nice little 3D parallax animation going on. To get rid of that rectangle box, select this mountain 2 layer and go to effects and hide this flip layer effect. Now if you animate the z-axis value, you will not able to see that blurry rectangle box. Position it properly according to your needs. Here I would like to place a text between these two mountains right here. Click on text and add the text and then align the text to the center. Choose the font and color for the text. Scale up the text a little bit more. And with the z-axis selected, adjust the z-axis value. Make sure the text stays before the sky and the background mountain. If you increase the z-axis too much, the text will disappear. It will go far behind the sky background layer. Here I have given it a value of 2950. And with the help of the move tool, Z and Y axis values, you can adjust the position of it and you can scale it up as much as you want. Here I would like to change the text color and then extend the layer duration till the end. Select the camera layer, click on move and transform, and with the Z axis selected, if you increase the Z axis value, you can see some nice 3D parallax animation going on. Minimize the Z axis so that you can able to see all the overlays. Yeah, it is the frame from where I want to start animating. Add a keyframe over there and then come few frames forward and increase the Z axis value until you see that text clearly. Yeah, let's see how it looks. I think the text needs to be placed a little bit upwards. Yeah, now it looks perfect. Let's see the final output after exporting. Yeah, here it is. The edit looks so amazing apart from the text color. So yeah, that's it for the video guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful and please do subscribe if you haven't yet.